If anybody asks any UK fishermen, would they wish the rules to change? Absolutely, 100%. Now we are out of the EU, we can choose, get back our own rules.
Good afternoon, Tony Rowan. If you could please introduce yourself, what you do for your work, and your relationship to Brexit.
My name is Anthony Rowan. I'm a self-employed landscape gardener, run my own fairly successful, hopefully, landscaping business. And my relationship to Brexit is I actually voted for it.
Okay, thank you. So the first question I'm going to ask you today is, you were alive when the EU was founded in 1993. What was your perception of it then?
I had no idea we were actually joining the EU at the time. I thought we were still in the EEC, the European Economic Community, which I had voted for in, I think it was 1973. And then slowly but very craftily, the rules were changed behind closed doors, and then the EEC came about. I didn't even know we joined the EEC. I thought it was, I didn't know we joined was it the EU?
EU, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know we had actually joined the EU and become a club. Therefore, had I known, I would have probably tried to bail out at the time. But as I said, politicians being the beasts that they are, the animals that they are, they tend to do things very surreptitiously and behind closed doors and very craftily, so that the public, the people, don't know what's actually going on.
Okay, well, thank you for your response there. And that's a shame to hear that, you weren't even aware that the EU was actually created and that Britain were part of it. And moving on to my next question now, Tony, I would ask, was there a particular event or period when you noticed your opinion forming about not wanting to be part of the EU?
When I'd realised that we had become politically affiliated with the EU and legally as well. So therefore, we had our hands tied behind our backs. We had no say other than in Brussels in the European Parliament, but we were then, at that stage, only one of a very large number of countries. I think it's now 27, but it was still a large number then. Initially, it was only about 6, as far as I recall. Then all of a sudden, there were 27 countries involved. And we had very little say in what went on with our farming policies, agricultural, and also then I didn't realise we had become legally bound by the European courts, who can actually overrule our own high courts of justice. So therefore I became very disillusioned with the whole situation, and by all the various legal things and agricultural policies, fishing policies, and various other things that were going on, that our control of our own destiny had been removed from our hands.
And Tony, you mentioned there about fisheries policies and agriculture policies. Did you feel that within the EU then that these were definitely inhibiting to our British farmers and our British fishermen?
Agriculturally, lots of our farmers were literally given huge subsidies to basically grow nothing, to stop farming, to stop producing milk, beef, and various other products, but which seems a bit crazy. But and also, even more so, the fishing policies allowed foreign fishermen to fish in our own waters, which we have our own exclusion zones, which are, I think it's about 12 miles offshore. But the EU made it possible for all foreign EU vessels to fish in our waters because we have such good fishing grounds here, which then made our fishing fleets decline hugely, and they are still, and now have almost disappeared. We have a very, very small number of fishing fleets around the UK, and if anybody asks any UK fishermen, would they wish the rules to change? Absolutely, 100%. Now we are out of the EU, we can choose, get back our own rules.
And I would then ask you, so you mentioned you're relieved and you're happy that obviously we got Brexit. Do you feel content with how Brexit was handled, and or would you have liked there to be any improvements retrospectively?
As far as I'm concerned, I never thought that Brexit would actually happen, but the morning I woke up when the vote had been taken, I was overjoyed because I never thought it would actually happen. All I can say is I don't really care how it was handled. The fact that we got Brexit is the most important thing.
Okay, thank you, Tony. And moving on to one of the last questions now. So despite being a hardcore Brexiteer, do you feel European, or at least still connected with Europe?
I'm still connected with Europe as far as I like to travel there. I like to go there, and I've been there. I've traveled to most European countries in my life, and I love Europe. Geographically, it's fantastic. I love all the different cultures. I love the food. I love the people. But I'm not European. I was born in London. I'm a Londoner. I'm British. Well, I'm English. I'm English. I was born in England, and I'm a Londoner, and that's it. I'm not anti-European. If I was, I wouldn't go there on holiday. I wouldn't travel around there. I would never have gone there. So, no, I'm not European at all. I'm basically English, British. I'm a Londoner. That's it.
Okay. Thank you, Tony. And as a final question, I would then like to ask you, what is your message to other citizens?
Other citizens of the EU?
Yes, the EU, Britain, Europe as a whole.
Leave the EU. Make your own rules. Take back your own, get back your own destiny.
Okay, and can you see other European countries moving in the same direction as Britain?
I see them. I see them. I see it. I only see what I hear in the press. So you can only believe what you hear or see. I haven't been over there and spoke to any Europeans, but I do honestly believe that the European nations are slowly realising that they want less of the corruption. And may I just mention one thing, that the EU have not had any audited accounts for more than 20 years. Question, why? Answer, corruption.
Okay, well, thank you so much today, Tony Rowan. Really, really grateful for your time. And I'm sure everyone will be very excited to hear your opinions and to see that you haven't changed your stance.